Hello and welcome to Go Farm Hawaii Community Edition. Today we're going to be talking about growing ginger. My name is Jason.
Hi, and I'm Jennifer.
And we're from Thrive Farms on the North Shore of Oahu. So what we do is we buy organic ginger locally. We actually source ours from Costco, and you can get certified organic rootstock, which is much larger than this. We'll start with that larger piece and chop them into smaller pieces that are manageable. And then what we're gonna do is bury them into shallow flats using potting soil. The potting soil that we use is Sunshine Mix number 5, which is an OMRI listed potting mix that you can also buy locally. We source ours from a place called Simplot, which is out in Kapolei. And it's not too bad on price. I think it's $50 a bale or something like that. Once your ginger is buried in the potting mix, we're gonna water it and keep it moist for just long enough to see the green tendrils start to appear, so the shoots start forming. As the shoots get larger, what we actually do is we can break off the shoot from the main root. And with this shoot, this becomes a whole new plant and that we can plant into the field, and this rootstock can be reburied so that it can continue to grow more shoots for us. So that's a very efficient way of turning one root into many quickly. And we like to grow our ginger in like a Japanese style. So what we're looking for is this pink or even like a light red on the stem. And as we plant them, we're always going to plant that below the surface. And then as the root rises during the growth cycle, we're going to mound it a few times, keeping this nice red and keeping the bottom root without that thick brown skin. So that's what we're going for. All right, so once we bury them in the flats, after about 30 or 40 days, these shoots will start to form. And we're going to unseed it and snap the shoot from the root, rebury it, and then in another 30 to 40 days, you'll get more shoots out of that. So after we've gathered enough of these shoots, you can see here that we've done a whole tray. We're going to take this tray and go and bury them in the field. And we're going to look to bury them where none of the white part is showing and some of the green is underground. If you're at home, what you're gonna wanna look for before planting is the ability to get down nice and deep with your fingertips, pretty much all the way down with no major resistance. If you find that you're unable to do that, what you can do is take a garden fork and you're gonna use your leg pressure with a circular twist motion. And once you get down to the hard pan, you'll be able to get into it a little bit and then lift it up to break it up. And then with hand tools, you can go ahead and get the top of the soil to the tilth that you'd like, or the consistency that you're looking for. Once your soil beds are made and you're happy with the condition, we fertilize our beds with meat and bone meal, which is available locally at Island Commodities. It's a really high quality fertilizer that's a waste product to begin with, so it's almost closing the loop. It's kind of closing the loop in a sense. Once we get our beds to that desired softness, what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant them 6 inches apart. So when I plant, I like to get my hands nice and deep. And what we're looking for is a 6-inch spacing and enough depth to cover the main stem. What you can also do is you can if you do this with more than one person can make the hole, the other person can come in, fill it, and then, bury the plant. And that's how we plant ginger. So after planting the ginger, what we'll do is on our farm, we'll install drip tape that runs 2 lines all the way down. That drip tape we'll let run for maybe 45 minutes to an hour on the first watering just to give it a nice good soaking. This soil is dry right now, and we do want it to become moist for the ginger. Ginger likes humidity and heat, so I wouldn't, water it daily, but I would want to make sure that the soil is moist at all times. And it's not like you have to check it daily, especially after the first few weeks. As far as pests and maintenance, there aren't a lot of pests that we encounter on our farm with ginger. I don't think it should be a major issue for you if you were to do this at home. And we're expecting to harvest this plant after a period of about 6 months. And that'll give us a nice baby ginger without a brown shell with that nice red where the shoot is. And that's what we're going for. The only thing that we do for maintenance on this plant is as it develops and shoots and becomes bigger, throughout the life cycle of 6 months, we are going to hill it or mound it. So we'll take the time to go through. We actually have specialized tools that'll just basically mound it for us. If you're at home in your garden, you can basically mound it yourself just by pushing dirt on top of it. And you want to do that once every 2 to 3 months, depending on how your planting is going. So final thoughts is it's actually really easy to grow ginger. I highly recommend that you try it in your backyard garden. If you're interested in supporting Thrive Farms, we are on Kamehameha Highway in Haleiwa next to a place called Farm to Barn. And we're also online at @Thrive.Hawaii on Instagram. So please give us a follow and thanks for watching the video. So take 2. Hello, we're here to, I need a script or something.